Hey guys, welcome to Abnormal Investigations. I would like to invite you to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, it doesn't cost anything. Just reach down, hit the subscribe, click the bell, click all, and you'll get notified of all of our new videos coming out. We got a lot of good stuff coming out, boots on the ground coming out, and we have some great guests coming you're not going to want to miss. So just hit the subscribe down there. It's simple, easy, and fast. And hit that bell, hit all, and you'll get notifications hopefully every time we upload. The video, or the story I'm going to share with you today, is from Rob Lowe. He actually came to Oklahoma and became a believer in Bigfoot. And I wanted to share that short story with you because I think it's important to show Oklahoma has a lot more encounters than what people are talking about. I've been talking with Red Dirt Cryptids, and Brian from Red Dirt Cryptids agrees with me that Oklahoma is probably higher on the list than what we're labeled. It's not spoke about as much here as some other places may talk about it. Getting into today's story, the name, of course, was Rob Lowe. The location was southern Oklahoma. June 12th of 2017. The moon at that time was a waning gibbous. Outcome was a Bigfoot encounter. In one particular adventure deep in the mountains of Oklahoma, Lowe got a lot more than he bargained for. In a series of interviews following the series, the actor shared details of the deep woods camping trip that led to an incredible encounter with Bigfoot that left him fearing for his life. Lowe's family pursued many legends, but Lowe was particularly taken by the Bigfoot he had also watched, the legend of Boggy Creek, as a child that really interested him. Make sure I don't miss nothing here. There are very few things I can say with total straight face that I've waited my whole life to do. The actor tells sons Matthew and John Owen in the third episode of the Lowe's Files. Going to look for Bigfoot is one of them. Every time I've tried to camp throughout my entire life, I've stayed up all night hoping to find Sasquatch. This passion led to the crew to investigate the legend in not one but two episodes. First pursuing the extra large ape of Northern California in the third episode before heading to Oklahoma to find the creature referred to as the wood ape by locals, while the first adventure found them teaming up with Finding Bigfoot host Matt Moneymaker to try to lure Sasquatch out of hiding via a series of calls and knocks. It wasn't until they went camping in Oklahoma that Lowe's childhood dreams would come true, or so he says in a terrifying way. Lowe stated that he found himself surrounded by the creatures in the Ozarks. Lowe was on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and showed a short video clip. The clip showed heavily armed Bigfoot hunters watching a shadowy thermal camera, with images showed glowing orbs that they called eyes in the video. We found ourselves 200 miles in the Ozark Mountains, where no human being would ever be there at 3 in the morning surrounded by creatures that were making this noise. He said, imitating an ape-like whooping, he shared more details about his incredible encounter with what locals call the wood ape. Brian Brown, part of the North American Wood Ape Conservation, NAWAC, that had accompanied Lowe's to the mountains of Oklahoma, shared his version of events in a blog entry on the organization website Provocavity, titled My Long Strange Night with Rob Lowe. Brian's part of the North American Wood Ape Conservation. Brown corrected a few of the details in Lowe's tale, nothing that the trip took place in Oklahoma. It actually took place in the Ouachita Mountains rather than in the Ozarks. Brown said he heard a couple of whoops early, including one he described as being perfectly clear. When it came to the whooping in the middle of the night, the NAWAC member agreed. Some of us were hearing faint ape-type pant hoot sounds. Sounded like a hoot owl, seemingly close. Some of them also sounded like apes in the trees, making a ruckus and making loud whoops at us, and sometimes even whistling noises. I thought you all would enjoy this one. I think that Oklahoma has a lot more activity than what people will give it credit for. I'm getting ready to do another boots on the ground I'm looking forward to doing, and I think y'all are going to enjoy it too. The thing is, I've got something at the house right now. We're not sure what it is. It's been yelling at the kids and even myself when I go outside. I was on the phone with my friend Steve the other night, and it started up at saying and even a rock slammed into the side of the trash can out there while I was talking. So we're not real sure what that is. I'm going to be working on that also with another place, but I'm going to try to catch something and kind of see what we can do. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. I enjoyed the live tonight with y'all also. But until next time, keep your head on a swivel. Don't be something's dinner. And be careful what you look for, as Rob can attest to. It was a terrifying life experience and a terrifying encounter.